Who's the daddy?
This should be a simple smash and grab. First, we need to cut the mainline power at the substation. This will disable the surveillance feed at the apartment complex. Then we break into the vault and grab the cash. After that, head towards the mansion for a pickup. Also, somebody probably already tipped off the cops, like always.
Easy guys, Dom Evil here. So a little bit more Battlefield Hardline gameplay for you on the new 5v5 squad heist game mode. This map is BreakPointe, and obviously in the last video I showcased Precinct 7. So this time around we're going to just take a look at this BreakPointe map. So we are playing as the law enforcement, so we basically need to stop the criminals from pulling off the heist. What I'm going to do at the end of this video as well though is I'm then going to upload it from the other perspective, because you tend to find once you've played one round of the game as say the law enforcers, you would then switch sides, so you're going to play as the criminals, play as an attacking team rather than a defending team. So I really like this new game mode. At the moment obviously you're playing against all the premium members, because this is obviously currently out for premium members, it's not out for anyone who just wants to download the DLC as a standalone. So obviously you're playing against kind of hardened and hardcore Battlefield Hardline players, which really is an extra challenge in its own right as well. As I mentioned in my previous video, you do tend to find that the SMGs and the shotguns in this game really come into effect with it being close quarters. However, this map here in particular is quite troublesome on bigger game modes like Conquest Large. You tend to find it's kind of spammed with snipers, which I suppose if you like sniping then that's going to be good, but I do think there needs to be a little bit of balancing done with that. Although for now these smaller tactical game modes are really going to work well on these maps. I think they've been really well designed for this type of game mode as well, so hats off to the guys who have created the maps. They've done a good job, and I think it has kind of breathed a little bit of of a new life into the game. It was getting a bit stale. So here we're going to abort the drill. We managed to get in there and abort it, get some gas in there. The gas is really coming in handy, the same as the Molotovs will, just to kind of hold and slow the guys back from advancing. I've noticed that not a lot of these guys have actually figured out that they can just whack a gas mask on, even kind of before they spawn back in if they want to change their kit, but that's alright, it's a bonus to us I guess. So using these pipes here at this end is really good for getting a bit of cover when you're trying to hold this power station here. Although my teammates ain't doing a very good job at the other end at this point to hold these guys back, but there's one guy who's using a shotgun and I think he's kind of he's mashing these guys up pretty hard with that, so I'm trying to stay back and figure out where these guys are coming from. They're still coming from this top corner, so there he is. Here comes the guy with the shotgun, but I got took out before I could get him. Yeah, so you got to have eyes in your back of your head basically on this game mode. As you can see, the map is really kind of quite small in certain, certain parts of this game mode. You kind of get some really tight choke points, and it's really easy to flank round as well, which is good. But again, it's really encouraging you to play as a team. Make sure you're kind of coordinating with your teammates. I see a guy's feet under that gate there. Throw some stink bombs over there. Ah, there's a guy there. Too late, got a teammate. At this point it sounds like the guys are going to actually achieve this. Oh come on, I've got to be able to get this guy. Oh, that was lucky. Get the old golden gun out. The man with the golden gun. Yeah. This is one of the new guns, a Scorpion. I haven't yet tried it. I've really been trying not to use the new guns because I want to kind of save that for another video at some point. I'm going to start using the new guns a bit more, but for now I'm just checking out the new game mode and the new maps. One thing at a time, I guess, otherwise I'm going to be putting too much stuff up. But yes, this is the second part of the objective that we've got to hold off now. The guys are going to come and try and drill this safe. Yeah, it's another good thing about the tear gas as well. It kind of gives you an idea of when the enemies are coming through a certain area as well, because you kind of get those hit markers kind of coming up on the screen as well. So it really is a good way of kind of detecting people as well. I tend to find as well when I get the option of earning an upgrade, I'll tend to, well, it depends. If I'm having a good streak, I'll probably choose the extra magazines because you're going to get some extra ammo on the fly, but it's usually the extra grenade because then you can really spam in that gas grenades. If people aren't using the gas mask, then again that can really come in handy just to slow these guys down and also give you an idea of which direction they're coming from. Because of the tight quarters situations as well, most of these enemies are going to be kind of maybe damaged a little bit as well already, even if they're lucky enough to kill someone. So sometimes you can pick up a few extra kills using these gas grenades as well. Although I think they have nerfed them down a little bit since the game was first released. They seem to be a little bit more powerful then than what they are now, but so these guys are drilling this vault now, and we're all spawned back at the kind of spawn point, and I do find it a little annoying sometimes how the delay on the spawn sometimes seems to be a little bit too long. And you're desperately trying to spawn in to try and kind of stop the drill or the objective progressing to the next round. And it's like here, it just sometimes it's like 5 or 6 seconds, which can seem like forever. Especially when you've got to run half a mile to get there as well, but well, that wasn't probably the best idea for me just to be stood out in the middle of the open there, but I was kind of a bit outnumbered, so they achieved their objective there, and they're moving on to the last section now, which is where they're going to escape. And they've got the chopper coming in, so we really need to hold down this villa here. Try and stop these guys from escaping.
Right there.
Here he comes. So he was a bit reckless there, really, just running straight across, and it's like, because he's still got to wait there for a bit before the helicopter's going to come in anyway, so he was being a very silly boy. Yep.
Right there.
It's a little bit of a too long distance to use the SMG there, plus the guy had a shield on his back as well, so that kind of protects him a little bit from that angle, but oh, unlucky. So we'll choose the extra grenade here. Gonna spam some gas. Yes, this is a good little area to hold on this map, especially if you're trying to defend this objective. So we're really pushing these guys back now, depleting their lives, slowly but surely. Unfortunately, I'm not frag resistant, which is a shame, but hey. Yeah, see, like here, look, the time to deploy now is like, that is like ridiculously long, and we're all dead. So these guys potentially could actually get in the chopper, get the loot into the chopper.
Got that one.
Oh, we got another multi-kill, get in. Oh, he was a bit sneaky there, and I nearly had him as well. Cheers, buddy.
Thanks for that. Throw a gas grenade!
Oh, another upgrade. Well, we're not really needing to repair anything, so let's not worry about the spanner. Oh, it's very tense. Here they come. If you listen really hard, you can hear the footsteps. The only problem is with that is your teammates' footsteps are just as loud, so sometimes it can be quite confusing to know who's who in terms of the footsteps. And plus I've noticed people running stealth training as well on the professional setup as well, which kind of really reduces the noise of the footsteps as well. So, oh, they're really close here. Oh no. Let's get some gas there, try and take these guys out. Oh, get in. Well, that was a good team effort there, man. Yes, boys. Well, they've only got 3 lives left now, and pressure's on. So we return that back to their extraction point. So we recovered the bag. Have a bit of fast aim.
Sure could use some ammo.
Well, these guys have got to do something really, really special now to pull this off, because they're pretty much just down to their last lives now. Oh no, a couple of my teammates are down. Oh, we're getting an assist on him. So one of my teammates is covering from the other side here. There he is. This is the last guy, I think. Well, there we go, guys. So that's it from the defending position. And obviously watch this space for more Battlefield Hardline. Please make sure you guys subscribe and keep an eye out for the next video. Thanks for watching. Who's the daddy?